what is the position or the reason for the Om choir? It is because it was the Divine Mother who said, "You must bring down a new music." And she was very clear that it had to be from the highest source, and therefore we sing only Om. Now, Mother also talked a lot about different composers and what they were able to bring down onto this earthly realm. She mentioned César Franck. She knew many of these people when she lived in France. I think she even knew some of the real great French composers. So it was a time when she was also bringing down a tremendous force. But that didn't happen in its fullness until she met Sri Aurobindo. And then they realized that this was the work they had for the earth. When they saw the supramental, when Sri Aurobindo brought it down, he knew that he and the Mother could have it immediately. Immediately. But the decision was, let us do it for humanity. And therefore it would take much, much longer, a much longer time, but it would also be much wider in its application. And that's why we have this pressing need of collective harmony in Auroville. And of course in the ashram also. Because we all here are very sure of ourselves as individuals. We have our feelings, we have our resentments, we have our joys, we have our sorrows. But when we can realize that we are all the divine within us, everything changes. And the way to realize this is as various as there are people. Because Sri Aurobindo said there is no one way for the integral yoga. It is all individual. It is your way, your way, your way, my way. So when we come together in sound, in music, in vibration, we have an opportunity to bring down the descent from the divine presence into this earth. And we have been doing it for 20 years and much more. And this room is filled with that divine presence. The walls are singing it, the ceiling hums it, the floor is alive with it. So you have come to a very, very special moment in your lives. And I invite you to come as often as possible, because each week a different music comes down. But in order for that music to descend, we have to become instruments. Doesn't matter whether you sung before or not. If you can just open your being and allow the force to come down, the new music will descend as a sacred body. This is not individual singing. It is not singing for one's own egotistical pleasure, saying, look, I'm a great singer. No. Each voice is equally important. And no one is more important than another voice. So we begin tonight with a practice. And that practice begins by humming. And so we hum, we sit in a good position, And we're going to find that there are a number of people who either cannot hear the voice or they cannot reproduce it, the sound. And that always happens, so I'm aware of it, very, very patient. So let us all try on one note. Take a breath and continue. What happens, because we're not accustomed to singing these different intervals. The first note is the easiest, because we're all on one note. But when we got to the second note, there was a little hesitation. When we got to the third note, we fell apart. So let's listen to those notes. I'll sing them once. Let's try it. Much better. You could feel it, you could hear it. Wonderful. Now we go a little bit higher and a little bit deeper, because what we want to do is expand the range of the voice. All of you have so many notes within you, and very often, because of shyness or hesitation, you don't allow them to come out. So first we start with a little lower note. Now we'll break out into sound on Mother's name. Ma. Ma. Simply Ma. Ma, 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 ma. is beauty. To make each sound as perfectly beautiful as possible. So it shouldn't be ma, it should be mo, mo, mo. Still more beautiful. Sing M-A-H, ma, ma. It will come out as ma. Don't worry about that. Ma, M-A-H. Ma. Open your mouth as wide as you can. Let the music pour out. Yes, now we're getting the sound, and we're getting the force also. There is a force, a vibratory force that is coming through, and it's so important that we feel this vibration, because it is the vibration of the divine creatrix, the Mother. So, you can smile. Okay? Don't be lazy. Open your mouth. Make it hurt a little bit. Ma, ma. Smile a little more. Now you can see the force that's coming through. I don't know how many people we have, 40 or something like that, it doesn't matter. But when that sound is unified, when it becomes one sound, that's what's going to happen in the Om choir. Because we must try, aspire, or believe, if we can't even do that we are each united, that we are all one soul. We are not many, many souls. Yes, we are many bodies, many shapes, different sexes, different experiences, different ages. But it is the divine who is in each body. Each body. Even those who seem to us to be evil still have the divine in them. Only they have to work it out a lot more. So we have the opportunity now in this home choir to really aspire as one holy body and open and let the divine presence sing through us. And we're going to do a few harmonics or chordal structures, just so you can get a feeling of how the voice can move. Good middle section. In the soprano, and you will try to concentrate, try to hear this magnificent chord. You'll be singing the same notes, but I'll ask a few people here to sing the third in the soprano. Now we'll do a minor chord. Change there. The third of the note, which began as a minor note, became a major note. Thirds can be major or minor, so we went from Om, Om to Om, Om. Can you hear the difference? Om, Om. How many hear it? Yes? Very, very good. Good. So let's do a real triad now with just the first, third, and fifth. Few more, and then we'll begin the Om. And I have a lot to talk to you about this Om that has created all these worlds. We have in the Bible, of course, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was made flesh. So the Word of the divine Om is the creator of all this manifested universe. We also have another saying that's very beautiful, both in India and in the West. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. Just the power of the Word. That power of the Word is something we have to bring into our consciousness. Mother says, before you reply to anything, just take a moment. Keep your mouth closed, and the right thing will come out. If you don't, if you rattle right off, well, okay. All right. We're going to do kind of diminished or an augmented chord now, you'll hear it. Difficult one, and I'd like you to close your eyes and listen to the beauty of this sound. Move the voice without the mind. Just allow the voice to soar like a bird and let us see what happens. No hesitation, no shyness, no fear. just, we're all here in bliss. And Sri Aurobindo tells us it is bliss that created the world. Nothing else. Not power, not love. All those came later, but bliss created the world. I think I gave you a pitch a little bit too low. A little difficult on the sopranos, but you can do it. So, we begin with the O. There are some guidelines that I offer. And the first is throw out the ego. Throw out the mind that has no capacity to judge this music. Throw out all shyness and hesitation. Just be the children of the divine that we truly are. But we have to open now. We have to open our entire being to let the divine presence sing through this collective body. And we will find a new music that will go all over the world, because nothing can hold it back. No walls, no steel, no concrete. The vibration is fluid all over the world. Anyone who is open will receive it. And that's why I encourage so much people starting own choirs in their own country, because it all is going to help us to bring the manifestation of the supernatural down more rapidly. I start by asking for one note. Anyone at all, if they feel something of the music descending through the head or into the heart, sing the note. We'll all be with you. Then after this first Om, which is very important, it's beginning, we'll have some silence. Then I will ask someone to recite a line or two or three from Savitri to lift the consciousness even higher. So we begin with the divine grace supporting us. Amen. a few lines from Savitri. Anyone.
Only were safe who kept God in their hearts. Courage their armor, faith their sword. They must walk, the hand ready to smite, the eye to scout. Casting a javelin regard in front, heroes and soldiers of the army of night.
The first two ohms were on the same note, so I'd like to do a different note for the third ohm. A few lines from Savitri.
Rare is the cup fit for love's nectar wine, as rare the vessel that can hold God's love. The great gods used the pain of human hearts as a sharp axe to hew their cosmic road. Pain is the hammer of the gods to break, a dead resistance in the mortal's heart, his slow inertia as a living stone.
A note. stand for the final one. A few lines from Savitri.
Abolishing the signless emptiness, breaking the vacancy and voiceless hush, piercing the limitless, unknowable, beautiful and felicitous luster stone, surprising beam and built a golden passage to his heart, touching through him all longing sentient